Did you know the Young Turks have 18 different shows? Become a TYT member and get all of them. Click the link in the description box below.
So I want to ask you this because I've had a chance over the past few days to talk about this for literally hours. As the bombs were being sent out and more people from Donald Trump's greatest enemies list were being targeted there were conspiracy theories that it was a false flag. It was secretly a leftist, and many Republicans said that publicly on Fox News. Some, like Candace Owens, tweeted it, and then like a coward just deleted it after we found out who it actually was. But then we find out who it is, and it is perhaps the ultimate Trump fan, the Trumpist. So you weren't here, obviously, but I am curious what you think about that. And the fact that even though there is more evidence showing that he's a true believer of Donald Trump, then really you could, like, I can't produce as much evidence of the people I love in politics as this guy did for Donald Trump. They don't buy it. The Trump fans say, nope, stickers were photoshopped, it was all fake, they were too nice, and this was a plant. Hillary Clinton sent the bombs to herself, and all of that.
Now look, I've said it on many occasions, and now I'm for the first time starting to worry about what happens when they get killed in a week in the elections, because they live on another planet, and on that planet the truth is upside down.
That's right.
And so they just look. People are just. By the way, and the reason you see me getting angry at the press all the time is because even in their like tweaking of Trump from time to time, they still don't get it. They're still so cowed by the MAGA guys. Like. When there was a poll out that I think was about 59% of Republicans believe that the FBI invented the whole investigation against Donald Trump, that it's a hoax, that they made it up, okay? Well, that means 59% of Republicans live in an alternate universe where the FBI, there's no checks and balances, they just get in a room, they're like, all right, how should we do a coup against the president? What do you want to make up, Bob? Hey, Sally, you got any ideas for what to make up? You're effing crazy if you believe that. You're a total lunatic, and that is the majority of the Republican Party. So will they believe that the guy was a Democrat instead of a Trump supporting Republican despite all available evidence? Of course they will, because they've lost touch with reality. They belong in an insane asylum. Yeah. Now, when they are convinced that there's going to be a red wave and then the Republicans lose 40, 50 seats, how are they gonna react? They're gonna think, oh my God, it was stolen. Obviously, we had it. In our universe, we were about to win. We were gonna win big. Yeah. So how many more acts of violence will we have from Trump supporters after he encourages the violence and he's encouraged them to live in an alternate universe? And when reality hits them, God knows what they're gonna do.
Yeah, and they keep talking about the liberals and how violent they are. You getting kicked out of restaurants is not the other side of a synagogue getting shot.
Yeah.
And that's getting old and tired. People getting kicked out of restaurants and people chanting at them is what they're using. Some of them are saying is the other side to these people getting shot. Oh, the liberals are very violent. Really?
Yeah.
That is not the same thing.
What about a water being thrown in someone's face? What about them shouting at some guy at Del Taco? Like, these are the same things.
And
listen, what about it all the way?
I didn't condone that man getting shot in that baseball game. That I didn't think that was an acceptable answer to a disagreement with that man's political views. Nobody who's rational thinks like that.
Yeah. And like I've been saying a lot recently, like all the attempted bombings, the shooting up the synagogue, the various attempts to blow up abortion clinics and other stuff, like there were failed attempts to blow up synagogues like a year ago. This is how they act when they have every bit of government power in the country. When they have the White House and the Senate and the House and the Supreme Court and most of the governorships and most of the state legislatures, they are so fragile that even though they control everything, they are lashing out with horrific acts of violence. Yeah. Imagine how they'll get once they're actually in the minority.
The TYT Plus app is now available on iOS and Android. Download to get more TYT content at tyt.com/app.